Hey everybody, welcome back. Apologize in advance if my voice sounds a little weird or you hear me clearing my throat a lot. I don't know if I'm coming down with a cold or I hope not, but I've been having a little bit of, I don't want to say chest pain, but I've been having to take my inhaler a couple of times today. So anyways, this was, I don't know, it's something I just did on a whim. I was trying to think of a castle that I would like to do, and I said, you know what I've never done before is build a castle in the desert. So I didn't know what to do. I just sort of opened up the world. I wasn't sure at first if I was going to do Strangerville or if I was going to do Oasis Springs, but Strangerville, I feel like is not as desert like, I guess you could say. Some of the pieces of property have a lot of grass around them, and I wasn't really going for that, even though I ended up using grass terrain paint on the whole lot towards the end, so whatever. But as you can see, I just sort of started building all these different buildings. The reason I did it that way is because I wanted to create different foundation heights like I did in another castle that I did. So it's a kind of a mess in the beginning of the video. You'll see I just sort of made a bunch of buildings. I didn't have any rhyme or reason for where I was placing them. I mean, they kind of ended up in the same place, but I basically just made a bunch of different towers and then tried to figure out how to put them all together. I really like this star shape that I did. So I was kind of going for like a Middle Eastern, Indian kind of vibe. That definitely came through with all the colors that I used and all the furniture that I decorated with. I did not furnish the whole place, which I've never done before. I've always either not furnished at all or furnished the whole thing. And I really just, I don't know, I had such a busy weekend. It was my mother-in-law's birthday this weekend. I was cooking all day on Friday. I made a 4-layer birthday cake. I made fettuccine alfredo. I made fried shrimp. I made a cherry pie. We made chicken teriyaki. So we had a dinner on Friday. We had a party on Saturday. So I've been really exhausted. I tried to squeeze this in when I had a couple of free moments, which wasn't very much. So I actually ended up finishing it today. So even yesterday, we didn't have anything to do yesterday, but I needed to recuperate. I'm obviously not used to going out a lot. So when I do stuff that varies from our normal routine, it takes its toll on me. I feel like I'm such an old lady when I say that, but it's true. So it is what it is, right? But anyway, so I had a lot of fun doing the roofing with this one. I just try to be really creative. Like I said, with the room shape, I tried to make this like star kind of shape, which I didn't know how to do it at first, and then I tried to reflect that in the roofs. I just wanted it to look really unique and different from any other castle that I've done because it was in the desert, and you can't just build like some big stone castle in the desert. So I kept this like sort of earth tone color scheme. I used this blue roof, which I made it blue. I changed it, and then I made it blue again. I talked to a few different people and I got some opinions, and somebody said no blue roof and somebody said blue roof. And then after I changed it to just be the gold color or the orange or whatever I had picked originally, I kept looking at it and I wasn't happy with it, and I went back to the blue. So yeah, I tried to keep the landscaping. I mean, when you look at the build, it doesn't look very minimal, but I tried to keep it a lot less than I would have normally done. I usually cover basically the entire property, and there's very little grass left when I'm doing landscaping. But this time I tried to make it more so that the actual castle was more of the focus. I don't want to say that I have a bad balance when it comes to that, because I'm usually very happy with my builds when they're done in the end. But sometimes I feel like maybe the build itself might get a little lost with the landscaping. It's not such a strong focal point. And with this one, I just was really happy with what the actual building looked like, and I really wanted to highlight that. So I tried to keep the landscaping pretty simple. as simple as I could. And yeah, what else is going on? So my shell challenge is almost over. That ends on the 29th. So if you guys would like to participate in that, there's some really beautiful entries. They're on the gallery. My gallery name, as well as my Instagram name that has all of the information for the shell challenge, is in the description box below. I have a few collabs coming up. There's a YouTube collab, actually. I don't know if I talked to you guys about this one yet, but on September 2nd, there's going to be a collab coming out. I have built an 8-bedroom mansion, and it's in Del Sol Valley on a 64 by 64 lot. And I did the entire outside. So I did the actual shell, I did all the landscaping, I did the backyard with the pool, I did a cabana. It's a really big build. And then I deleted all of my recording of me making the build. So I have lost that. That was a frustrating day the other day when I realized I lost it. I'll talk about that more in the video that I do for it. So I tried to stay positive and think of this as a learning opportunity for me to make a stop motion build, but it's a huge build. So I don't think that's going to happen. I might try to play around with it and see how extensive it is and how much time it takes me, because you guys know I'm limited on time to begin with. So we'll see. But if not, I will do a tour video. And then every room in the house is decorated by another YouTube creator. And then Miss Unfortunate is going to be doing a grand tour of the entire house for a video for her. And then she was kind enough to, and generous enough, I should say, that she's going to be giving away 2 stuff packs. One for one of the participants that's in the challenge. So there will be a voting process, a week-long period after all the videos come out on September 2nd. Sorry, my son in the background. But there'll be a voting process, so you guys will have the opportunity to see everybody's builds, and you'll have the opportunity to vote for your favorite one. My son's talking a lot nowadays, so I'm sorry. And then there's also going to be, anybody that votes is going to be entered for a chance to win a stuff pack as well. So it's a really great opportunity for you guys to find some new YouTube accounts. I'm really sorry about my son. I'm going to cut off the video, but it's a really great opportunity for you guys to find some new YouTube accounts. There's some really, really talented people included. And yeah, it's a chance to win a stuff pack, so why not? So yeah, that's coming up. And then there's another collab coming up next month, which I'll talk about more in another video. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.